everyone, we're back with another episode of the Can This Blank Country Win the World Cup? That's a terrible name for a series, but that's what we're going with for now. So we're here with Curacao, which is a really interesting country. They're ranked 82nd in the world, as you can see. They are part of the Kingdom of Netherlands, which I did not know. Their capital is Willemstad, and the country is off the north coast, I believe like 75 miles off the north coast of South America near Venezuela. The official languages are Papiamentu, Dutch and English, and the crazy thing here, the fact that they qualified, they have only a population of 155,000 people. It's tiny. It's literally smaller than the city that I used to live in Poland, which only had like 300,000 people, and I guess the one I'm currently living in only has 200,000, so both the cities I recently lived in are much larger than Curacao. In terms of the amount of people there anyway. But anyway, let's get started. We'll see you at the squad. Alright, so here we are. We got right before our next match, or first match really. We're going to look at our Group E, which is us, Curacao. We also got Ecuador, Germany, and Ivory Coast. So it's pretty much a group of death for us. I don't expect, like Haiti, to leave the group. Interesting fun fact, because Haiti was so dangerous in recent years, the national team actually played in Curacao, 500 kilometers away. I just thought that was interesting. But anyway, let's go look at the team selection. This is kind of the team I'm looking to start in these matches. So we got Paulina. I just like that he has the nice potential, and he looks pretty good on paper. Antonis Benevicia, Bonavacchia, Severina, Bazoer, Obsipo, Floranus, Santiago, Sambo, and Chirino. And Room as the goalkeeper. Only problem is, so many of these players are right now injured, so we gotta just completely get rid of everybody. Not everybody, but all the injured players. And I guess he's our next best goalkeeper. And we also need a left wing. And I did see a good left wing somewhere here. Hansen. Well, he's not a left wing, but I guess he could play as a makeshift one. Actually, he's got pretty good stats for that. Okay, cool. So I think this will be our squad against the Germany match. I just feel like there's no way we're going to win this. I'm still going to go positive, though, because technically, like, within the FM world, we're playing at home because we're on the left. And I swear there's a bias of that. I promise you. But yeah, I'm going to go look at the first fun fact about Curacao, and that is the liquor. There's apparently a liquor called Curacao. Actually, let's quickly address the team. They might not believe in us, but I do. If I smoked enough crack, I would anyway. It's about Curacao and Germany. That's not what I wanted to click. The first goal is crucial. I think we're in a close match. We're definitely not. Yeah. I'll hope for a performance like in every match. But anyway, so there's a liquor called Curacao, and the famous blue Curacao liquor originated from originated from failed orange farming. Spanish settlers tried growing Valencia oranges, but the island's dry climate turned them bitter. The La Raja orange. Locals discovered the peel had aromatic oils perfect for liqueur, and a global icon was born. Now I feel like I need to try that. Because I like the limoncello, which I think is like lemon, or maybe lemon peels made into a liqueur. So I feel like oranges would also make a delicious one. But yeah, there's our beautiful Curacao flag. We have Germany. Germany's gonna knock the socks off us. And I just realized we might not even be playing like the real Germany here, because I didn't remove the licensing glitchy crap. I'm gonna have to manually do that, huh? Because I feel like we're not even playing against. Are we playing against real players here, or is this some weird? Oh, it is Verts. Voltemand. Who the hell's Stiller? Yeah, okay. They're real players. Okay, we're actually playing against Germany. I was worried there for a second. Let's go encourage them a little bit. Holy shit, we are completely getting owned right now. Severina. I might try to create my own tactic for this World Cup. I know a lot of people use like tactics that they download, and then they're like, oh my god, I won the World Cup with Zealand. When it's New Zealand, it's like a complete exploit tactic. I don't really want to do that. I want to just play with some basic tactics, see if it's even generally possible for this team to make it through with the slight human element. but I'm surprised we're actually attacking. Holy crap. Is that Messi? I think Severino's Messi. Holy shit. The GOAT. He actually had a pretty decent career. Played in the Netherlands, played for one of the best teams in Serbia. Played in a questionable region as well. Oh god, Kimmich. Come on, man. Kimmich said something frustrating recently. He's like, no, people should speak up. Even, like the political situation in a given place is bad. People should speak up. But I won't. Because it's not my place as the captain or something like that. It's like, bro, why are you even talking about it then? You're not going to speak out. You're just going to say about how you should speak out, but you don't. Sometimes I just kind of realize that players don't really ever go through any formal education, learn critical thinking skills. I think footballers, no offense to them, are great at football, and that's what they should be watched for. A lot of their opinions are silly, or that's just the things that comes out of their mouth. But some of them are geniuses. I mean, like Guardiola, freaking genius, I think. And not just in soccer, football, whatever the hell you want to call it. I think he's an actually intelligent, empathetic person. Although I wonder how he rationalizes the source of his money. But I guess it's the same critique you can make for a lot of Western countries. Warmongering and exploitation. I don't know, I'm getting political or philosophical during the Curacao World Cup run, but here I am. I mean, it'd be cool if one or two of you watch this, but I'm realistic as well. These are very niche videos. And I don't have the energy or the cocaine to act insanely enthusiastic. I mean, I am enthusiastic, I don't have that Minecraft energy that I used to, where I would scream a lot or talk in a high-pitched, fast-paced voice. I'm just Unk. I'm from the past. A million highlights, though, happening. And no goals are being scored. I mean, Germany just kind of keeps piling on us. Why was 7 and 6 getting in each other's way? 7 and 6. Okay, I guess they're midfield a little bit. So that was a highlight that showed nothing. And now we're going to get another highlight, which, I mean, if this doesn't lead to a shot on goal, what the hell are we doing here? Bro, is FM like 26 just still not well developed? I feel like there's still so many things wrong with the game. I'm just excited for the World Cup. If honestly the World Cup wasn't this year, I wouldn't even be playing this game anymore, but I mean, not that I hate it, it's just after all this time, you'd feel like it'd be already pretty well optimized and fixed up, but I still get glitches and crashes in here or there. Sane. We might make it to the first half 0-0, which means that I've just jinxed myself and they're going to score right now. Where is it? Sane's going to cut in, of course. And whenever you say that something's about that you might go with a certain score, of course, that's when it all gets flipped on its head. We'll try attacking. Maybe we'll have a little bit more luck with it. Yeah, I've always rated Sane. Where is he these days? Yeah, seriously, where is he? Wasn't he like in Galatasaray or something? Which is weird for, I mean, considering the fact he's still pretty good. I wonder why he went there. Maybe they just offered a shit ton of money. Turkish teams have been like putting out money lately. I don't know how they're making a profit, especially with how their economy is going. Leroy Sane. Yeah, he plays for Galatasaray. That's weird. How did he go from Bayern Munich to Galatasaray? And Kimmich has scored a second goal. We are officially screwed. I mean, at least we're creating some chances. Oh, God. When am I supposed to, like, play on cautious and defensive the whole match? I mean, that's probably the wiser thing to do with a weaker team, but I've always just found when you play defensively, you're basically guaranteed to lose just by field goals. You're still going to lose. I mean, might as well go for it. Be entertaining, score some goals. But when the quality is this low, I guess it might not make a difference, huh? Just running past everybody. I mean, Chirino's fast too, but I guess not that fast. That's one thing this World Cup should not have done. I don't like the fact that it went to 48 teams. I mean, it's cool that a lot of teams get to play in the World Cup, even though they haven't in a long time, but you're going to set a bunch of random crappy records because, you know, island teams are going to get blown out by the most developed nations on Earth. I guess we'll go not as attacking. I guess it keeps suggesting for me to work the ball into the box, so I added it. It's like AI, I'm not thinking for myself. To be fair, our goalkeeper's kind of crap too, because our main guy's injured. But I guess since we're in the second half, and we're about to concede a fourth goal, we can go over another fun fact. And that is that there is, okay, of course. There's 35 languages spoken on the tiny island Curacao, even though it's only 444 square kilometers. Yet it's one of the most linguistically diverse places on Earth. The native language Papiamento is itself a Creole blending of Portuguese, Spanish, Dutch, English, and West African languages. A linguistic marvel in a single language. Now I'm curious about it. I kind of want to learn a little bit more about this Papiamento. If it's that much of a freaking mix of languages, holy crap. One thing that I don't like about like the AI and Football Manager is like Germany would never field their best team against Curacao. They just wouldn't. There's no point in exhausting their players. It's basically a guaranteed win with their B team. So I mean, this wouldn't happen. But then again, like Football Manager AIs, I don't think they've been upgraded. Honestly, it feels like ever. And I guess it's like just a session to complain about Sports Interactive, huh? I think it is mostly De La Paz's fault, though. Because, I mean, he's just not a great goalkeeper. I mean, you're playing against the best players in the world, and you're playing for Oakland? It's not even MLS. Oof. It's rough. But Paulina might score. It's probably going to end up being offside, isn't it? Unless... No, it's... Yeah, why would we want to be happy? I mean, I guess when the players get old tired, I'll replace them all. Not all, but might as well replace all the red players and the yellow cards. I'm even going to replace the goalkeeper. He's just that bad. Hansen, I don't even know who to pull it off. Right? Let's do Zivkovic. It sounds like a Serbian name. I think the even lower quality now is gonna. Oh, I thought we're gonna instantly concede, but who knows? Maybe with the fresh legs, they're just gonna be like YOLO. Let's go for it. Or not. Oh, we're just gonna get the ball taken off us by King. Unless no, Floranus, come on. Oh, Chirino. I just kind of want to get an honorary goal. But right now we're just kind of passing a lot. I feel like we're just going to get the ball nicked off us and then the counterattack. But maybe I'm wrong. Holy shit. Tiki-taka. That was a tiki-taka goal if I've ever seen one. Curacao. Huge potential. Oh, God. The highlight, I'm not watching the 30-second replay. That's like a 2-minute replay. Hell no. You know what, they're gonna score on me probably in a second, so I'm gonna just alright, we're back. Unless we score a second goal. Nope. Oh, Goretzka's injured. I actually like Goretzka, damn. Poor guy got fucked. Demand more. Let's go on positive for these last couple minutes. I don't think it's going to help us at all, though. And thus the match ends 5-1. At least we got our honorary goal. Oh, I guess I didn't do them proud. Alright, well, we'll see you guys in the next match, which is going to be against... Who's it going to be against in the next match? The next match will be, it's either Ecuador or Ivory Coast. Where's the schedule? Fixture schedule, okay. So the next match will be against Ecuador. Alright, we made ourselves a little sorbet, and I'm now ready for the next match. Few changes I've made, particularly the wingers. The goalkeeper, though, is still injured, the good one. So I feel like we're still going to be a leaky goal. But at least Ecuador, we're going to play against them on cautious. So hopefully we don't concede as many goals. But I'm still hoping that we'll at least get one honorary goal, despite definitely expecting us to lose here. Alright, you made it clear the points when it was not good enough. I want us to work harder. Yeah, we need to come away with a positive result. It's in the past now, girl. Why are you asking these questions? Trying to bring back past trauma. But yeah, slightly different team. Hopefully they can get the job done. And by job done, I mean score a goal and not lose by too much. Ecuador did lose also their first game, so it's really just between Germany and Ivory Coast for the group now. Although I guess if Ecuador wins their next 2 games, they could steal it back. But now that we're loading in, we can go to fun fact number 3. The floating market is centuries old. So Willemstad's famous floating market is Venezuelan boats docking daily to sell fresh fish, produce, and spices. A trade tradition stretching back hundreds of years and still thriving today. So little fun facts about this very, very tiny, very, very small nation. But the fact that they even qualify to the World Cup is just, to me, is still crazy. It's kind of like Iceland, but 3 times smaller than Iceland. Because I think Iceland's population is like 400, 500 maybe thousand. Maybe a little less, I'm not sure. Not exactly the most hospitable place in the world. Has the same issue that New Zealand has. More sheep live there than people. But oh my god, so we're playing on cautious and we're already conceding. Okay. I was almost worried we're about to concede a penalty there, but I guess we can go on. I mean, you guys saw these goals. I'm not going to watch the replays too often because I don't know what is up with this update. It's just or even just Football Manager in general, there's just still so many problems and glitches. Like a replay, I had a replay in one of the other national teams we played with that lasted like over a minute. The replay. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it was like at least 45 seconds. And now we're already 2 down. So, playing cautiously, as y'all can see, does fuck all. This is going positive. Maybe we can, at least get an honorary goal. And Sarmiento's not even that freaking good. How is he scoring such easy bangers against us? Chong is pretty quick too, so maybe he can... yeah, I was surprised I had him in the team. Look at his speed. Plays for Sheffield United. It's actually pretty decent. And we might actually... ooh. Paulina almost got us a goal there. Alas. How old is Paulina? 21 years old. You know what? I mean, starting in the World Cup at 21 is still, I'm sure, quite the experience. Even if you're getting completely run over. It's basically like a tiny Caribbean Dutch. Netherlands. Mini Orange. With 1/2000th of the quality. A bit of an exaggeration. I mean, Netherlands has what? Like 20 million people? 22? So they probably have 740 times as many people. Probably a little bit more, 150 times as many. So a much larger quality selection pool to pull from. And of course, Netherlands is one of the most advanced countries in the world. Those players have, just access to such facilities that probably people in Curacao cannot imagine. Not that I'm saying Curacao is poor, but at the end of the day, it's largely about money. I think there's a reason why. There's a ton of beautiful footballing nations, other ones in South America other than Argentina and Brazil, and I don't think they'll ever compete. I think it's probably the European 5, maybe 6 countries, and the 2 South American ones. That's all we're really going to go probably see compete for the rest of our lives. So we're going to have France, Germany, Italy, Portugal, England, Spain, Argentina, Brazil. I'm trying to think of others that could compete, but I think Croatia is kind of just those 2 World Cups were just an anomaly. Amazing anomaly. I'm very excited. I don't think we're going to see a Yugoslavia type dominate again. In the Scandinavian countries, they produce a lot of high quality players, but there's just simply not enough people there to produce enough quality, I feel like, to win the World Cup. Because I think the World Cup, it ultimately ends up being about, obviously good tactics, but also depth. Because you're playing, if you want to win the World Cup in this World Cup, you're going to have to play 8 matches in just over a month, right? So that's, on average, it's over a game a week. You need depth. The nations with the best depth are going to win the World Cup, I think. Plain and simple. That's why I think France and Spain are probably... Jesus Christ, 4-0, really? Cautious, we conceded in 2 minutes, so I'm not feeling too bad about this. I'm not going to be nice anymore, because being nice apparently does nothing. Just be mean every time. But I guess we can go with the next fun fact now. So, the capital, Willemstad, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was inscribed by UNESCO in 1997 for its stunning Dutch colonial architecture. The colorful candy-colored facades along the waterfront are iconic and virtually unchanged from the 17th century. Now I want to visit. It sounds quite lovely. This game is not going too lovely, though. I wonder if we'll beat Haiti' record we set with the previous one with 17 matches conceded in the group stage. So far we have 9, so we only need 8 more goals to concede to be, or I guess 9 to break the record. I'm just kind of waiting until we see some tired faces. Hell yeah. We got the honorary goal. Oh, I never checked if Curacao has actually been in the World Cup before. That's probably an interesting piece of information we should have, right? We're definitely going to watch this highlight back. Bazoa. No, St. Iago. Chong to St. Iago. You goats. Play for set pieces. Yeah, maybe that's what we need to do. But I want to see if Curaçao's been in the World Cup before. I don't think they have. But at the World Cup. So have they qualified before? Yeah, this is their first qualifier, I think. Yeah. Their first time ever. This is their debut, so we're setting records regardless. I'm gonna wait till the shouts show up again, and then we're gonna make some substitutes for. Maybe we can make some real quick. Obsipo. Bakuna. Bakuna Matata. Open Severino. Oh, Chirino's also tired. We'll flip him over in a second. Paulina might get a second goal here. Or a second goal for us. I hope that was onside. I mean, this would be at least somewhat respectful, right? 2 goals against Ecuador. Oh, come on. He probably started to run too early, huh? I'm actually curious how far offside he was. Hansen. Okay, yeah. Can't complain about that, can we? We'll take Bazoa off. We'll take Chirino off. And Paulina's frustrated, so we'll take him off as well. We'll demand more. Maybe we'll get a second goal. I mean, a score of 4-2 is way more respectful than a score of 4-1. But I have a feeling, and that feeling was proven right. Yeah, their goal gets awarded. Motherfuckers. This is probably the last play of the match. Maybe we can score one last honorary secondary goal. And Locadia somehow misses from 5 yards out. Amazing. You need skill to miss from that far out. Whatever, we got 2 goals, 2 honorary goals. I'm far from pleased. You can't praise them, because if you praise them and when they lose, they'll get pissed off even though they're ranked 82nd in the world. Playing against a genuinely decent team. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the last match against Ivory Coast. Alright, so I adapted the tactic for this last match. It looks a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. We got some more stars down here in the defense. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Ivory Coast, the Côte d'Ivoire. The coast or side of Ivory. I wonder why it's called Côte d'Ivoire. I mean, obviously the French named it, right? Probably, but was there elephants there? Were they collecting ivory or rhinoceros? I'm really not sure. I gotta look up into the history. I mean, I guess we'll look into it when we actually play as Ivory Coast ourselves later on in the series. But for now, let's go talk to the media. How are the players dealing with it? I'm not talking about my players' feelings right now. Negative. Who gives a shit? The public will want to hear a proper answer from you. Let's save the talking for later. What's in the mood in the locker room? Everyone has their ups and downs. We're no different. It changes day to day. The deciding factor between the two teams? Who knows? That's the beauty of soccer, isn't it? Look, you know what? I'm going to dugout. She's too adversarial. Like, we want the answer from you. Shut up. This is soccer, not politics. It's not that deep, girl. You don't need to press me. Press the president, not me. Press our absolute trash. Piece of human trash. Sentient shit president. Nice can. But I will give you guys the fifth fun fact, which is interesting and I guess kind of relevant. But Curacao has one of the oldest active Jewish communities in the Americas. The Mikveh Israel Emmanuel Synagogue, built in 1732, is the oldest continuously operating synagogue in the entire Western Hemisphere. Sephardic Jews fleeing the Inquisition made Curacao a refuge, and the community shaped the island's culture and commerce deeply. Isn't it interesting learning these little tidbits? I've always liked geography in the world. Let's just encourage them. Why not? We have nothing to lose. We're already out of the tournament. And Diomande is, I mean, dang. Ivory Coast is like a lot of good players. Ahmad is good. I don't know Gassan. But if you look at the Ivory Coast team, I think that'll be a fun save. They have a lot of quality. I mean, look at who's their striker? Ahmad. I'm assuming that's Ahmad Diallo. Santiago, World Cup goal scorer. Hansen, that's a pretty good run. Fofana, I think that's also a decent goalkeeper. Yeah, but Diomande is the one I recognize the most. Mdika, also recognize him from the memes. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, we didn't get a good enough look at that team. Only 5 minutes in. It's pretty highlighty. I feel like there's a goal coming pretty early on. Oh, Kessie. Everybody knows Kessie. Frank Kessie back in like 2018-19 FMs was a goat. Dude was the best ball-winning midfielder you could probably get in the game. One of my favorite defensive mids. I would always pick him. Or try to pick him up early because you could get him for like 30, 40 million. I forgot where he played though. Back then anyway. I guess we'll click on his name once we're out of the highlights, but we could have a chance here. Holy shit, we're actually kind of holding our own. I'm impressed. Come on, Chong. Give them the Chong. That was sucky. Singo, I also know that one, that player. God, these highlights just keep on going. This is on key highlights, by the way. That's the thing that's irking me. It's not that I am irked by looking at the highlights. I think it's more that, I mean, okay, that's worth it though. I think it's just that like they show a lot. When key usually meant like maybe one chance, one goal. But this could be a goal awarded. What the fuck? Wait. What the hell's going on here? We were actually winning and we're kind of dominating too. Well, not really, but. Hey, that's 3 goals. We scored in every single game. Honestly, I'm kind of a tactical genius for that. Sure, we lost a goal by many goals, but a Caribbean country of 150,000 scoring in every single World Cup match and then instantly conceding Karim Konate, I'm assuming, for Leipzig. Salzburg. Great player, unfortunately. Alright, the man, well, calm down, maybe. And a good job to our boy Chong. Chong now has bragging rights. He has scored a goal at the World Cup. If he scores I was going to say if he scores a second, he could equal Lewandowski's tally. please. That kind of looked offside, right? I thought it did, but I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not offside. Oh, and nice. We got a little glitch. Glitch or just instant highlight? I can't tell. I remember when we got stuck in that loop. I think it was Scotland against Germany. Or no, Scotland against somebody. Holy shit, that was almost a goal. I remember, no, yeah. No. Who was it against? It was the first team we played as, which is New Zealand. Not New Zealand, it was the second team we played as, which is Haiti. Oh, we lost 7-2. I don't remember, I can't remember to who. I think it was Scotland, though. Man, these players like shooting from the distance, huh? I mean, yeah, if we won this match, that's not going to do anything for us. It would be cool to get like an honorary point, but I think Ivory Coast has too much to play for. They're going to push and they're going to get the dub. But I think we're going to make it to the second half, at least only one goal down. I'm kind of impressed with the team, you know what? Keep going. Y'all got this. I'm just a manager. I'm just watching from that fat ass chair. But now that we're in the second half of our last match as Curacao, most likely, I mean not even most likely, mathematically assured, we can give one last fun fact, which is that the island of Curacao, or Curacao, in Curacao, the island sits outside the hurricane belt. Unlike most Caribbean islands, Curacao lies just 65 kilometers off the Venezuelan coast, and of course they score. For far enough south to be almost entirely outside the Atlantic hurricane belt. That's one of the most reliably sunny, storm-free climates in the region, with a near constant trade wind keeping it cool. See, Curacao needs to be visited. That sounds amazing. Diamond, congrats on the goal. And if Ivory Coast score 5 more, we'll set a new record for most goals conceded at the group stage. Well, we're on our way. Why would we substitute him? You see, this is the thing with the AI in FM. It annoys me. How are all these years I've been buying this game, hundreds of dollars, and there's millions of us, right? The players, they've made hundreds of millions of dollars, and the AI can't figure out simple things like, hey, we're already mathematically disqualified. Why do you give a shit about a suspension? I mean, Sports Interactive, if they can't release like a flawless FM27, I think I'm probably going to be done with the series, unfortunately. And I think, unfortunately, a lot of people feel that way too. Well, these fuckers have been useless, so we're going to swap them out. I'm going to swap out all these dudes. It doesn't even matter for who. Other people deserve to play a little bit. Hansen, you've been absolute doo-doo. La Paz, I'd rather give the job to Marencia. Yeah, but well, I guess technically we could have still qualified if we scored a shit ton of goals, because Ecuador only has 3 points and are losing now, so never mind. But AI still needs to be upgraded. My point still stands. Oh shit. Wait, is Morency going to get an assist? That'd be insane. Oh man. Morency coming off the bench, assist to the striker. That would have been crazy. Crazy, crazy finale. But I think... Well, I mean, he's got a 7.2 rating. Maybe we should have been starting this dude, even though his stats are absolutely atrocious. He probably would have done better. Everyone would have done better than the pass. Oh shit, Bonavacia. Hey, let's fucking go. Locadia, my boy. So he scored 4 goals as Curacao in the first World Cup. I'm considering this entire episode as a complete success. I mean, yes, we didn't get any points. Yes, we didn't exit the group. But scoring 4 goals as an island nation of 150,000, if they did this in real life, I think they would be extremely happy. Maybe not by losing by such large margins, but they would be happy for all the goals they scored. But yeah, this is it. We ended last in the group, but at least we had some honor, scoring 4 goals and conceding 15. So for every 4 goals-ish we conceded, we scored a goal. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, which I believe is Ghana. So that should be fun, a little bit higher quality. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.